Lore dump.
Hello, and welcome to Lore Dump, the show where we take someone who hasn't played a game and we walk them through the full story. I am MONTY'S, and I am joined by...
Baby Chase.
And...
Regular Neil.
Baby Chase and Regular Neil.
Babality.
And today, we are covering... You guys don't know what we're going to cover. Is it going to be...
No, you confused us.
We know it's not Mortal Kombat 4.
No,
And
it's not.
It might be 8. Maybe.
Technically, we think of this one as Mortal Kombat 8. And yeah, I've kept this well under wraps because I wanted the listeners to get your raw reactions. So, welcome to Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe.
What? Oh my god! This is a swerve.
Now, a couple of key things to know.
What happened to guest characters don't come until 9?
This is the first Mortal Kombat game I played well back in the day.
I am surprised.
So,
You definitely knew this existed.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, it's not less that you knew it existed. I just wasn't sure if you thought that we'd cover it. Because
I didn't even know it existed. So...
This is going to be interesting because we're going to jump to slightly, quite a lot better graphics, aren't we?
Quite a bit, and actual cutscenes and actual story, yeah. So this game...
Oh no, is it taking itself seriously now?
Not really.
Okay, good.
This game is in its own universe. Don't expect Liu Kang to suddenly talk about Superman or anything like that in future
It's
games.
in the DC realm.
You'll see. But if it's not set in this timeline, is the way to think about it.
Okay.
If it was set in the main timeline, it would probably take place just after the events of Mortal Kombat 3, which is why I'm putting it in here. I'm mainly including this because it's good, silly fun. Also because there's proper cutscenes and things, and while everyone is basically a cartoon version of themselves in this game, you get to see these characters properly interact and pick up a bit more about their personalities, which I think will be useful moving forwards.
Okay, but also why is this Mortal Kombat 8?
Because it released after Mortal Kombat 7.
But I assume there is a Mortal Kombat 8.
No.
What?
So
is it literally 7 this 9?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, after this, because it's a nightmare chase. So after you get Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which is Mortal Kombat 7, then you get Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe, which is Mortal Kombat 8, then you get Mortal Kombat, which is just Mortal Kombat 9, but it's just called Mortal Kombat.
So that makes more sense.
Mortal Kombat 10 is called Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, that does. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Though. So 7, 8, and 9 don't have numbers.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare.
I hate this series.
So
I love it, but I hate it.
So we're just going to get straight into it. Part 1, Liu Kang. Here you go.
Oh.
Actual cutscenes.
Is that Kratos?
No, that's Quan Chi, believe it or not.
That's Kratos.
This is somehow worse than the actors in the 90s doing it.
Also, why? What game is this? Is giving?
This is Xbox 360.
You know what this is giving? This looks like it was a screenshot taken out of The Sims 3.
I see that. I absolutely see that, yes. Okay.
I'm waiting for Quan Chi and Sean Kang to woohoo.
Sean King. Sean Kingston.
Shao Kang's shit brother. He's just a stoner who stays at home.
His mum still calls him Sean.
Okay.
I can't breathe.
My God.
Oh, it's been a while since these episodes have brought me to the point of not being able to breathe.
Okay, you ready? So we pick up just a few moments after the end of Mortal Kombat 3, okay? Shao Kahn staggers out of a portal and into a graveyard in Outworld. The Netherrealm sorcerer Quan Chi approaches.
Is he Lord of Hell at this point?
No, Quan Chi is working for Shinnok, remember?
Oh, yeah, God. Jesus,
I will say that Quan Chi forever will just work for Shinnok. He never becomes the Lord of Hell.
I get him confused with Shinnok, I'll be honest.
No, that's fine. I mean, yeah. Quan Chi's the Kratos looking one.
Yeah, cool.
Shinnok will be displeased by your inability to take Earthrealm. Again, Quan Chi says. Hold your tongue, sorcerer, Shao Kahn growls. He picks up his weapon and whirls around, and then flash, Raiden appears. He's furious. Your invasion of Earthrealm violated the rules of Mortal Kombat, Shao Kahn. Even now, your allies desert you. Almost as if that's his cue, Quan Chi opens up a portal and starts to leave. Shao Kahn rages at him, traitor, and goes to pull him out of the portal. But as he does, Raiden blasts him with lightning. Shao Kahn fuses with the portal, Volt's running through him, and Raiden realizes that he has made a mistake. Something is wrong. Shao Kahn screams, and bang! The portal explodes, taking Shao Kahn with it. Quan Chi is thrown in front of Raiden. The Thunder God and the Sorcerer are alone. Raiden stares at where the portal was, and then starts on Quan Chi. For aiding in Shao Kahn's, he literally has a beat where he just stares, and he's like, what the fuck? You! And he starts
Raiden's kind of like God Cop.
Kind of.
Raiden
I don't know if that's
fucking
fair.
sucks.
Raiden does suck, but it's not fair to call him God Cop. He sucks more than that.
Also,
actually.
remember,
He's kind of going around going, you
Also
violated
remember-
the law.
not a god anymore. The gods hate him.
Oh, no, I'm sure he's got it back now, right?
No, the gods hate him.
We'll find out. So, for aiding in Shao Kahn's invasion of Earthrealm, you, Quan Chi, will face the judgment of the Elder Gods. He grabs Quan Chi and blasts out of there. Meanwhile, we see the DC universe. Metropolis, it's in flames. Superman flies high in the air holding the great and powerful Darkseid by the throat. Do you know Darkseid at all, Chase? Is this a character you know?
The name rings a vague bell.
He's kind of like the ultimate arch villain in the whole DC universe. Like, in Marvel terms, Thanos, but much more powerful and evil.
He's an end-world threat, is the way to describe him. He's from a distant world called Apocalypse. So,
But he's making Superman kick up his leg.
yeah, that's his flying pose.
No, that's his little.
You think he just gave him a foot popper kiss? Is that what we're implying?
Yes, I do.
So they're fighting in the air. It's all good. Superman's winning. And he's like, it's over, Darkseid. And Darkseid's like, don't be so sure, Kryptonian. Supes smacks Darkseid in the face, knocking him through the ground and into the subway tunnel below. He's defeated, for now. As he flies down, we hear a familiar voice. Took you long enough, Lex Luthor says. Luthor, Superman growls. You threatened Earth's safety for your personal gain. You allied yourself with Darkseid. You will see justice. Oh, please, Luthor smirks. I was only trying to ensure humanity's survival in the event that you and the other so-called heroes failed. Superman goes to respond, and then boom, Darkseid emerges from his hole in the ground, activating a dimensional gateway, a boom tube.
That's what those are. That's what it's in DC.
A boom tube.
Yeah.
What?
The interdimensional travel is often done with boom tubes. They open up wormholes or whatever in space.
He tries to escape, but Superman blasts him with his laser eyes. Ah! Darkseid screams as he fuses with the boom tube.
Damn it, that's not a thing.
Insolent fool! You're destabilizing the boom tube! And boom tube. With a flash of light, Darkseid and the boom tube explode and disappear. Much like Raiden, Superman shrugs off the ominous explosion, picks up Lex Luthor.
For aiding Darkseid.
It absolutely is like that. So he's like, screw this, flies off, taking him to the Watchtower, the Justice League's super secure space
are we
station.
saying that Raiden and Superman are comparable?
They do this thing in this game where they do try to make parallels between the characters, and you're supposed to see Raiden and Superman as like, the same. They're not, obviously.
I don't see that.
Who do you think Batman's parallel is?
If it's Scorpion,
It's probably Scorpion.
I riot.
It's Scorpion.
It's fundamentally.
I don't know.
not
I don't
Batman.
know why it's Scorpion.
They
but-
do a Scorpion thing.
Like if anything, it should be Sub-Zero.
Superman takes Lex Luthor, takes him to the Watchtower, the Justice League's super secure space station. Back to Mortal Kombat. We pick up sometime later. Liu Kang is at the Wu Shi Academy of the Shaolin monks. Blossom trees surround a central pavilion. Humongous statues of monks look on as he meditates. Suddenly, he senses someone. Kitana flies in with a kick. He grabs her, swings her around, and crunches her into the concrete. Nice move, Liu Kang, she grins as she gets to her feet. I could sense your chi, he says. I knew you were there. We learned that Liu Kang, with the help of his best friend Kung Lao, who seems to have survived the events of Mortal Kombat 3.
He died.
This is why don't worry about it. It's a
right.
different
Didn't we literally
timeline.
fatality him?
Yeah, it's a pocket universe. It's a pocket universe. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just if this was in the timeline, it would take place after 3.
Cool.
So yeah, it's its own thing. Characters are alive when they shouldn't be. So yes, he worked with Kung Lao, have finally established the White Lotus Society, their own training center. Kitana and her mother Sindel have been leading a war effort against Shao Kahn and Outworld, but something is happening. Their forces all seem to be disappearing? That's strange, Liu Kang says. Many White Lotus have also been disappearing. Kitana gasps, by the gods! Liu Kang goes to visit Sub-Zero, who for some reason is still a part of the Lin Kuei in this timeline. They haven't started doing cyborg stuff yet. Don't worry about it. Sub-Zero immediately attacks. Many of our forces have disappeared, and it seems I found their assassin.
Oh, thank
I
God.
didn't kill any Luke. Like, get used to this.
They gave him his mask back,
misunderstandings
thank God.
leading to fights, and yeah, he's got his mask back. Misunderstandings leading to fights. This is what that game is. Sub-Zero immediately attacks, and Liu Kang's like, I didn't kill any Lin Kuei. Our comrades are disappearing as well. How do you know I can trust you? Sub-Zero bristles. Because I'm about to save your life. Liu Kang shoves Sub-Zero to the side as Scorpion arrives.
Whoa.
It seems that in this game they forgot he pledged to protect Sub-Zero, so don't worry about that. Liu Kang kicks his ass. Scorpion's thrown back, and there is a rumble. Golden energy bleeds off of Scorpion's skin, his eyes. He looks at Liu Kang and screams in pain. In a flash of light, he's gone. And I'm being choosy with my words there because he's replaced by Barry Allen, aka the Flash. Flash of light.
So he's not Batman?
No, don't think about that. That parallel is not. And that's,
No, don't think about that. Shut up.
No, this isn't how we're doing parallels. It's not the replacement thing. Barry Allen, aka the Flash. What happened? Barry mutters. Where am I? Well, I've seen this trick before, Liu Kang yells. Your illusion doesn't fool me, Shang Tsung. Liu Kang and the Flash fight. As they do, Liu Kang notes that there's something off about this guy's aura. He knocks Flash out with his iconic bicycle kick, but just as the speedster hits the ground, the real Shang Tsung attacks. Oh no! No words are traded between the two men. Tsung is out for revenge after his last defeat. Liu Kang rides his bike over Shang Tsung's face and knocks him out too. What is happening? He calls up Katana using the amulet she gave him at the end of Mortal Kombat 3 and explains the amulet. And he's like, I'm going to try and attune to his chi, figure out what's going on. Be careful, Liu Kang. You may be the champion of Mortal Kombat, but you're not invincible. He doesn't listen. As he focuses on
That's a different universe.
I would play the shit out of a Mortal Kombat versus Invincible. He doesn't listen. As he focuses on the Flash's body, yellow light bursts off of him. Liu Kang screams and disappears. Part 2, The Flash. A few hours earlier, we see Gotham City. Catwoman sits on a rooftop and cracks her knuckles. Sirens ring out. The bat signal shoots into the sky. Busy night for a bat, she muses. Oh, it's like being back doing Arkham again. It feels great. Even he can't be everywhere at once. She pulls out a mystical-looking amulet and drinks it in.
Oh, what's this one going to be called?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him. Whoosh, a red blur, and suddenly the Flash is there. No, but it might end up hurting you in the long run. Hand it over. No can do, Catwoman grins. This amulet? I'm protecting it. They fight, and to nobody's surprise, the Flash wins. Catwoman slowly gets to her feet, grumbling, This is why I don't play nice with you hero types. A thick, meaty hand picks up the amulet. We pan up to see Kano.
Oh man, with that meaty hand, you might be wanting to call it the Spamulet.
I don't know. That feels too close to the Hamulet, though.
Oh,
No, true. Both meat sources. Kano's like, well, this ought to fit. I don't think this amulet's important. Well, this ought to fetch a tidy sum. Flash sighs. Oh, no guy in the block? All right, what's your deal? And then a deep rumble from
I also
somewhere
like how
far off.
this is absolutely no longer just a face covering. This is just he has replaced part of his skull with metal.
Totally, yeah.
I want to call bollocks on Liu Kang being able to beat the Flash because like they're not at Mortal Kombat. They've not had this like powers being leveled thing. Liu Kang is just a guy.
Yeah. Oh, get used to that.
Fair enough.
People are going to fight Superman in this game, and they're going to beat Superman. And it's so dumb.
Awesome.
So Kano was like, ooh, money.
I want Sub-Zero to beat Superman.
Somewhere far off, we hear a deep rumble, and yellow energy crackles from the Flash's skin. He doubles over in pain. Kano laughs. You don't look so good, mate. And then, yoink! Catwoman grabs the amulet from his hand. I'll take that, she purrs, running away before Kano can react. But unfortunately, running is quite tough in heels, so Catwoman runs right into a portal that appears in front of her and vanishes. And I mean it is like a cartoon, like she runs, the portal appears, and she can't slow herself down because she's in heels, and she just kind of stumbles through.
Yes. One of the defining traits of Catwoman, a lack of agility.
So yeah.
Also, again, can fully just imagine the Sims 3 animation for that.
Yeah. An inexplicable rage overcomes Flash. His eyes burn yellow. He hoists Kano into the air, planning to smash his face into the pavement. But, Batman arrives.
Oh.
Flash, what are you doing in Gotham? This freak tried to kill me, Flash gnashes. His voice sounds warped and ethereal.
Flesh.
And now I'm gonna return the favor. No, Batman responds firmly. No, you're not. It's clear that something's wrong with you. The Flash I know doesn't kill.
Is Kevin Conroy doing Batman in this game?
I don't think it's Kevin Conroy. I think it's someone else. I don't remember. Comments let me know. I don't remember. He tosses a Batarang, Flash drops Kano, and the two heroes fight. Naturally, the fight doesn't last long. Flash beats Batman, and as Bats is recovering, the speedster approaches. I thought you were a master of hand-to-hand combat, Flash leers. Batman whirls around and tases him, knocking him out. I am, he rumbles.
It's somebody named Dave Gazana.
Dave Gazana, not Kevin Conroy,
He
fair
has
enough.
done like one other thing.
It's not Mark Hamill who, spoilers, the Joker's in this. Mark Hamill doesn't do the Joker.
No, that's Richard Epcar.
We,
There you go.
in future, we might just want to let the comments answer for the old engagement piece.
Yeah.
No.
But
Yeah, I am going to be cutting the end.
cut that. My bit, not your bit, Chase.
Chapter 3, Batman. Bats takes Flash back to the Batcave and runs some diagnostics on him. Flash wakes up. Why did you attack me? Batman growls. I don't know. I just felt this rage. It overcame me, Flash mutters. And then another rumble. Another blast of yellow energy explodes out of Flash. Batman, get away! I can't control! Bang! Flash vanishes. And in his place is Scorpion. What sorcery is this? Scorpion blinks, looking around the Batcave. Seeing Batman, he jumps to his feet. Sub-Zero, you coward! First you hide behind Liu Kang, and now you hide behind an illusion? There's no escape from Scorpion. Fight! So yeah, it is a through line this, that the yellow rage, whatever this rage is, it makes each of the characters see like their mortal enemy as the other character. But for Scorpion, he's able to... He doesn't. That's not what happens to Scorpion. He just thinks Batman is an illusion. He's
Weird.
like, no, this must be Sub-Zero. Yeah, it's so good. Batman cracks his knuckles and beats Scorpion back. He arches an eyebrow and decides to run diagnostics again to learn more. So he knocks Scorpion out. He calls up Wonder Woman and explains everything. Whatever this Scorpion creature is, Diana, he's certainly not human. He swapped places with Flash during a teleportation event. He puts out a scan to see if he can find any more weird anomalies in Gotham, and luckily picks one up. He sticks Scorpion in the Batmobile and heads over. But he's rudely interrupted when a little Joker doll lands on his windshield. Bat skids to the car to a halt, the doll flies into the air and explodes as the clown prince of crime appears. No, you were supposed to die when the doll exploded. Sorry to ruin your night, Joker. The Bat and the clown duke it out, and Bats crunches Joker into the pavement.
I'd like to step in here just to say this Joker, voiced by Richard Epcar, is also a familiar voice. Should be a familiar voice for you.
Why?
That's Terra Nort, baby. The Joker got Norted. The Joker got Norted.
Oh, shit. That is a callback.
That was a deep cut to the Kingdom Hearts episodes. Jesus.
I was scrolling through his voice actor page. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, so they fight. Batman beats Joker. Okay, I give up, the clown laughs. Batman cuffs him, and then suddenly, whoosh, electric energy, and Liu Kang flops to the floor next to them.
I really hate this Joker outfit.
Yeah, it's a bad Joker.
Bad Joker
No,
outfit.
I don't like bulky Joker ever.
Unrelated. A little side thing here. Did you see the new State Farm commercial that everybody is claiming is the best DCU ever made? And the best Batman and Joker in the past 15
Nope.
years?
Show us that during lunch.
I'll show you for lunch. It's a State Farm commercial that just has way too good of a Batman.
So Batman is like, what's going on? Who are you? And Liu Kang's blinking, and he goes, I'm Liu Kang? And his eyes glow yellow, just like the Flash. Are you injured? I can help you. Liu Kang's head pounds with pain, and when he opens his eyes, we see what he sees. From his perspective, Batman looks just like Shang Tsung. I thought I defeated you, sorcerer, he barks. By the elder gods, I will finish you. But he doesn't finish Batman. Batman finishes him. He knocks. That's what I wrote. He knocks Liu Kang out.
Batman is very giving in this game.
No, I hate that. He knocks Liu Kang out, but when the dust settles, he notices something. Joker and Scorpion have gotten away. Your little distraction means two deadly menaces are out on the loose, he barks at a comatose Liu Kang. Like, it's just like knocked out, and he's like yelling at him in the street.
Sorry, bro. I thought you were a 3,000-year-old wizard.
He picks him up and heads off to the Justice League's headquarters.
3,000 years old, but still young and hot.
Most important.
None of this makes any sense, Batman says. I could buy the Scorpion came from Apocalypse, but this Liu Kang is different.
What's Apocalypse?
Apocalypse is where Darkseid is from, the DC villain, the Thanos type, yeah. We may be witnessing the beginning of another invasion. The alarm blares.
No, you can't do that without a Mortal Kombat, though.
Come on, Batman.
Calm down, man.
Actually, this is a great way around the Mortal Kombat rules.
The alarm blares, a flash of lightning, and Raiden the Thunder God appears.
God fucking damn it.
You will release Liu Kang at once, he shouts, and blasts Batman with lightning. Bats is knocked back, but he gets to his feet. How are you getting up? Raiden thunders. Insulated armor. Let me guess, you're from the same place as Liu Kang and Scorpion. They fight, but as the fight goes on, it's clear Raiden is just trying to reach Liu Kang to teleport him out of there. Eventually he does, and with a flash, Batman is left alone and very confused. He looks out the window and sees that he and the space station are now in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Oh.
He sighs. Where are you, Superman? It seems that since the defeat of Darkseid, the Man of Steel has vanished as well.
Where's my boyfriend?
Chapter 4, Sonya Blade. From the control room of the Outer World Investigation Agency, Sonya Blade watches in horror and confusion as weird energy signatures appear all over the globe. Suddenly, a figure approaches from behind. Who are you? Sonya scowls, clenching her fists, ready for a fight. I'm Catwoman. I really need to get back to Gotham City, so if you could maybe... Sonya doesn't listen. She flies in, twists her legs around Catwoman and flips her backwards. Please, sweetie, do we have to fight? Catwoman rises and dusts herself down. I have a major headache. She bares her claws and charges in, but Sonya's too fast and too strong. She knocks
Do we
Catwoman
have
out.
to fight? Now let me fight you.
She knocks Catwoman out, leaving her with her team, and heads off to find Liu Kang. She's like, Liu Kang must know what's going on. When she makes it to the Wuxi Academy, Liu Kang isn't there, but Baraka is... Sonya Blade, Baraka gnashes. Jax won't save you this time. He pumps out his arms.
Why is Baraka here?
Just because he's also getting thrown around into fighting and shit. I don't know. Baraka's just here.
Is he a student?
So you can... No, he's not a student. He's just been zapped in here for some reason. So he's here, and he's like, Jax won't save you this time. He pumps out his arms, and his sharp metallic bones shoot out of them. Yeah, Baraka's the Wolverine type. Sonya beats him back and leaves. Her next stop is Raiden's temple. He's here for a fight. Raiden, can you hear me? There may be another invasion of Earthrealm. Flash. A bolt of lightning strikes the ground behind her, and when it dissipates, Billy Batson, a.k.a. Captain Marvel, a.k.a. Shazam, appears. Oh. Do you know who Shazam is, Chase?
I have seen the movie.
You've seen the movie? Cool, that's fine. I don't need to explain that. I'm not going to bother.
Lightning,
magic, little boy in a man's body. Weird. So... Who are you? Sonya says. Why are you here? I'm Captain Marvel. Who are... The rage overcomes Shazam. His head pounds, his fists raise, and he lays into Sonya immediately. She beats him.
Fair play. She is something else.
And
Mind you, we have to see Batman beat the universal champion Liu Kang in about 2 minutes flat. But
the power scaling is all over the place.
It's great. Let's just not think about it.
Where does Shazam fit in the power scaling for the DC?
Near Superman.
Yeah, he's really strong when he's at his peak.
And actually, because his powers are magic based, he can beat Superman on occasion. More often, Superman would win, but I think my favorite. You mentioned it's the obviously he's a little boy in a man's body. I think one of my favorite recurring themes from Justice League comics is them debating whether it's ethical to have him on the team or not. It's like, this is a 10-year-old boy. We really can't ask him to join the Justice League.
So someone's like, who are you? How are you here? Oh, what's going on? And she beats the yellow out of him. Ready to answer my questions, Captain? Wham! A gigantic green fist flies in and smacks Sonya to the side. Captain, Green Lantern says, flying down to meet his friend. Are you okay? Green Lantern, Captain Marvel gasps. Beware the rage! The rage! And he collapses to the floor. A confused Green Lantern looks over to Sonya. What did you do to my friend? But oh no, Sonya's eyes are yellow too. The rage has gotten her. The pair fight, and pushed on by the rage, Sonya wins. She hoists Green Lantern into the air and prepares herself for a fatality. Captain Marvel knocks her back, and the two superheroes fly away, absolutely terrified.
Jesus.
Yeah. Chapter 5, Jax. Minutes later, Jax makes it to Raiden's temple, and we see what Sonya sees. Not Jax, but Kano. The pair fight, but Sonya's no match for Jax's sick metal arms. As he pounds her down, Raiden and Liu Kang arrive. Enough, Raiden booms. Explain. I don't know what happened, Jax says, looking at Sonya and rubbing his jaw where she hit him. She just attacked me. I saw you as the enemy, she gasps. I'm so sorry, Jax. Jax grins at her. It's all right, I can't stay mad at you. You seem to have snapped out of it. Raiden points out that clearly Sonya was affected by the same force that affected Liu Kang, and everybody gets caught up on what's happened so far. The group look into the sky and see the Justice League space station. I don't know who these people are or where they come from, Raiden mutters, but it's clear that Earthrealm faces a grave new challenge. Our world is merging with another. Again? Liu Kang yells. But we just stopped Shao Kahn. These new warriors may be his reinforcements, Raiden says. Jax and Sonya head back to base, and Jax is like, you can't be running off alone like that, Sonya. I thought we were a team. You can't take all the bad guys alone. I know, Sonya smiles warmly at him. I'm working on it. Want to just point out now, as we go on, not romantic tension ever.
Okay,
you might think with them being the two partners, but it's not. They're just best
buds.
best friends forever. Yeah.
Besties.
Sonya heads to the med bay to get patched up. Jax reviews the systems. We see that special forces have managed to develop their own dimensional gateway. Isn't that great? Using the eye of Shittium. Good stuff.
Shitty eyes.
Jax zones out. He finds his happy place, like working with gadgets and tech, and then an annoying voice snaps him out of it. Impressive, Lex Luthor smiles. Who are you and how the hell did you allow me to introduce myself? Lex Luthor. Perhaps you've heard of me. Or a little company I run called LexCorp. My technicians picked up a massive energy signature coming from this location. I'm the hands-on managerial type, so I thought I'd come and have a look myself. I must say I'm impressed. A teleportation device. Very nice. It's a portal, Jackson corrects. His eyes glow yellow and the two fight. Jax cracks, just because it's the wrong word, Jax cracks Luthor's bald head off the console and knocks him out. Sonya runs in.
Why is Lex Luthor Iron Man?
Oh, so this is his
power armor.
Classic power armor to fight Superman.
Yeah.
It's always green and purple.
Yeah. Okay. This is like the Lex Luthor, I'm doing a action moment look. Okay. Sonya runs in. I heard a commotion. What? Who's he? Lex Luthor. He runs some company. Acts like he's going to take over the world. Looks like you put a stop to that. Only one way to be sure.
So what I'm hearing is that if Jax beat him, Jax is more powerful than Superman.
Well, Lex Luthor has never really beat Superman in the power armor, to my knowledge. Not without something else going on.
Like
like Kryptonite or something.
Sorry, did he just say there's only one way to put a stop to him permanently?
No, only one way to be sure that he has stopped him. Yeah, no.
We're hovering over the...
There's no fatalities this game, if I remember rightly. Okay, sorry.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it would be DC. Well, there are fatalities, as in, I will show you some, but there's no canon in-game story fatalities. Regardless, only one way to be sure. Jax turns and heads towards the portal. Let's take out that space station. He and Sonya head through the portal, but it malfunctions, sending them to the opposite sides of the Justice League station. Jax goes on a rampage, defeating Captain Marvel, and eventually meets Wonder Woman. Jax opens fire straight away.
Oh.
Yeah. Wonder Woman deflects each bullet, and Sub-Zero steps out from behind her. He's wearing handcuffs. Kuai Liang, what are you doing here? Jax says. Wonder Woman looks at Sub-Zero. You know each other? Sub-Zero takes in Jax and nods. He is Jax, a formidable warrior, as you'll soon discover. Well, warrior, Wonder Woman says mockingly, I don't know who you are, but true warriors don't use guns. She launches herself at Jax and throws him to the floor. It's a tricky battle, but in the end, Jax comes out on top, defeating Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Yep. He knocks her unconscious and he turns to Sub-Zero. Care to explain what you're doing here? He asks. Obviously, I am a captive. Sub-Zero waves his handcuffs in Jack's face. For now, it appears we're allies.
Jax's eyes glow yellow at this disrespect. Kills him.
Yeah. Jack shrugs, uses metal arms, breaks Sub-Zero's handcuffs. They're dinky wee handcuffs. Sub-Zero
Why
could have
wouldn't
done
he
this
just
himself.
frozen them off?
He
or
absolutely
like, you
could
know,
have. So Sub-Zero's like, it appears that we're allies. And Jax is like, yeah, appearances can be deceiving. And Sub-Zero's like, true, but you would be a fool to refuse my help, and I know what we should do next. Chapter 6, Wonder Woman. Let's flash back a few hours. Wonder Woman is in her home of Themyscira. Oh, so that's them talking. Themyscira, the land of the Amazons.
This looks like a World of Warcraft map.
The Netherrealm is merging with it. Shang Tsung stands on his side of the merger and points a finger at her. He's flanked by Tarkatans.
What?
Leave at once, he says, or pay with your lives. I am Diana, Princess of Themyscira. You are not welcome here. Surrender, and we will allow you safe passage back to your world. Arrogant fool, Shang Tsung snarls. I am the sorcerer Shang Tsung, and this is my island now. Loves his islands. He raises his arms and starts to blast Diana with soul magic, intending to drain it from her. But his powers sputter and die. It seems merging with the DC universe has affected his magic. Diana lets him go. He's no longer a threat.
oh, that is brutal.
Her plan... her plan is to find Superman. When she arrives at his Fortress of Solitude, she sees that it's been breached. Sub-Zero lies on the ground recovering. Superman is frozen next to him. It looks like they fought and the Iceman won.
Sure.
Okay, but
Would Superman just laser his way out? Probably, but he doesn't.
Superman literally lives in an ice house.
Yeah.
Surrender now and no harm will come to you, Wonder Woman says. Sub-Zero gets to his feet. So this is before she captured Sub-Zero. We flashed back. The Lin Kuei do not know the meaning of surrender, he says. Already tired from his long battle with Superman, Sub-Zero is no match for Wonder Woman. She ties him up with a lasso of truth, breaks the soupsicle, and frees Superman.
Soupsicle?
There's something wrong, Superman mutters. It must be the magic. My powers aren't working like they should. He flies back to Metropolis, and Wonder Woman heads back to the space station with Sub-Zero. Brings us up to speed. While there, Captain Marvel flies in a rage. She kicks his ass. And Sub-Zero snorts through his nose. Finish him! Wonder Woman snaps at him. Your world must be different to ours. Here, we don't kill our friends. Ha ha ha. Chapter 7, Sub-Zero. Back to the present. Sub-Zero leaves Jax and Sonya on the space station and heads to Raiden's temple looking for answers. The Lin Kuei are not welcome here, Raiden says. Your kind has challenged me before and you lost. Sub-Zero drops to one knee and bows his head in respect. Raiden, I come seeking assistance. I am not my brother, he says, but Raiden cuts him off. But you are still Lin Kuei. Their corruption lurks within you.
No, I don't like this from
No.
you, Raiden, at
No.
all.
Oh, he's so totalitarian.
He's such a... Yeah, he is. He's a proper dork about it all.
He is a real dork, yeah. I love Raiden, but he sucks. So Sub-Zero's like, I'm here to ask if you know where Quan Chi is. Raiden refuses to tell him, so Sub-Zero tries another tact, theorizing that because Scorpion lives in the Netherrealm now, he must know where Quan Chi is. He follows Scorpion's trail to the Batcave, and a portal opens. Get over here! Scorpion's voice yells from inside the portal. His Kyogetsu Shogi flies out to the portal, pierces Sub-Zero's chest, and pulls him in, landing exactly where he wanted, face to face with the Netherrealm sorcerer, Quan Chi.
Oh, that's kind of convenient.
Welcome, Sub-Zero, he grins. He's chained up, an eternal punishment devised by the Elder Gods. So at the beginning,
definitely
Raiden took
wasn't
him.
chained up like 30 minutes ago.
No, last time we saw Quan Chi was the start of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Raiden was like, you're coming with me. You're going to go answer to the Elder Gods. And this is what the Elder Gods did to him. Yeah, they've chained him up for eternity.
In his own house, basically.
In his own
He's under
house.
house arrest.
Yeah, by the Elder Gods, yeah. So he's like, welcome, Sub-Zero. And Sub-Zero's like, I see the rumors of your punishment are true. And he's mocking. I won't be bound here for long, Quan Chi smirks. I believe you know my enforcer. You share a violent history from what I understand. Scorpion steps into view. You will pay for the murder of my clan! Sub-Zero's like, that wasn't me. And Quan Chi's like, who else could it be?
Beyond this.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Not in this
we
universe.
will never be beyond this. So, fire and ice clash in the Netherrealm, and the force of their battle ends up breaking the chains containing Quan Chi.
course.
He gives an evil chuckle and stretches, stepping between the two. Listen to me, Sub-Zero. Realms are colliding and none are safe. Return to your Thunder God and tell him if he wishes to survive, he'll have to align himself with devils. He shoves Sub-Zero through the portal before turning to Scorpion. Find the Princess Kitana. She has seen our enemy, and I would like to know what she has learned. Chapter 8. Scorpion's Fighty Fun Time. Scorpion starts his search in Gotham City, and what this means really is an excuse for Joker and Scorpion to fight each other. Scorpion walks right up to Joker and he's like, the Princess Kitana, where is she? Princess? Joker laughs. You know, I killed the last guy who called me that. Fight me, ninja boy. Scorpion waves him away, thinking he's not worth it, but when he turns his back, Joker hits him with a boxing glove. Cue fight. Scorpion wins, but he doesn't kill Joker for reasons, I guess. Off he goes. That's it.
Very out of character.
He goes to Themyscira, where Wonder Woman is readying her soldiers for war. My name is Scorpion, and I seek the princess. I am Diana. I am a princess. What brings you here? Scorpion knows this isn't Kitana, but the Yellow Rage takes him over, and the pair of them fight before he moves on to Metropolis. In Metropolis, he meets Superman. Can I help you, stranger? Soups asks. The princess! I know she's here. Surrender or die. Fueled by magic, Scorpion has the upper hand. He beats Superman back and turns to see Kitana.
Superman's having an awful time of it.
Real bad time of it. Her eyes glow yellow. She charges him in a frenzy. You will come with me! I should know Dark Khan would send another assassin. I will not let him take Earthrealm as well. Now, the name Dark Khan is a news to Scorpion. It's not a title Shao Kahn has used before, but he grapples Kitana and pins her down as Quan Chi and Shang Tsung emerge from a portal. Meanwhile, at Raiden's Sky Temple, the Thunder God is scolding Sub-Zero.
Oh, of course.
You let Quan Chi escape? It was not intentional, Thunder God, I swear to you. He did you a service, Quan Chi grins as he steps out of the portal. Liu Kang runs to Kitana to check on her and sees that she's brainwashed by Quan Chi. Her eyes glow green. I didn't come to fight, Quan Chi smiles, rumbling. By now I'm sure you're aware of the merging. Even the Netherrealm is vulnerable. I care not for that wasteland you call home, Raiden barks. You and your allies aren't enough to stave off the oncoming destruction, Quan Chi says, pointing at Kitana. He releases her from his control, and her eyes glow yellow again. Witness the rage! Liu Kang's heart breaks as Kitana rushes him, swinging wildly. It looks like she's about to carve up his face, but Quan Chi intercepts. He unleashes his power and drains the rage from her. She's back to normal, but his power is drained. A display to earn your trust, Quan Chi tells Raiden. What is it we face? Raiden scowls. Kitana and Quan Chi explain. It turns out that when Raiden blasted Shao Kahn into the portal at the start of the game, Superman blasted Darkseid at the exact same time. Space-time collapsed, and the two villains merged, forming Dark Khan, and crashing the Mortal Kombat and DC universes together. The Yellow Rage comes from that merging, and when it's released during combat, it speeds up the crashing of realms. However, the Mortal Kombat team still think the DC universe are all working for Dark Khan for some reason, so Raiden immediately starts putting everyone into pairs and sends them off to fight while he figures out where Dark Khan is. For some reason, he thinks mortal enemies Liu Kang and Shang Tsung would be a good matchup, so he sends them off to find Superman. But we'll catch up with them later. Chapter 9, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel gets 3 sentences. He learns everything we just did and feeds it back to the DC heroes. The DC gang learn that Lex Luthor has united the villains, and after a quick fight, all the DC characters come together. The plan is simple: defeat Dark Khan and save the day. Let's jump back to Mortal Kombat. Chapter 10, Shang Tsung. Liu Kang is chatting happily to Kitana using his amulet, describing their location, Fortress of Solitude. But Shang Tsung has had enough of his jabbering. Chat to your woman later, he sneers. We have a job to do, people to kill. Superman and Green Lantern arrive and everybody fights. Once again, this is just the whole game. Once again, Superman is no match for magic, so Shang Tsung wipes the floor with him, and Green Lantern doesn't fare much better. You defeated them, Liu Kang gasps. You defended me. I owe you my gratitude. He bows, and Shang Tsung snorts. Save your pathetic gratitude. Were it not for Dark Khan, I would have killed you by now. A whole bunch of frankly unnecessary fighting later, but hey, this is a Mortal Kombat game, that's the entire shtick. Everybody regroups back at Raiden's Sky Temple. A skinny one overpowered us, Kano growls to the group. He's injured. Dressed in purple with green hair. A clown, Shang Tsung sneers. You were defeated by a clown? Chapter 11, Lex Luthor.
Okay.
Lex Luthor leads the DC villains in a siege on Special Forces headquarters. They beat the shit out of Jax, who barely escapes with his life, planning to tell Raiden and the others what's happening. Luthor hijacks the teleporter/portal and starts programming it with the coordinates to Dark Khan's location. The rest of the DC crew swoop in to join him, and they start to enter the teleporter.
Slade in the middle of there?
Yeah, Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, Deathstroke is also here. Deathstroke has a chapter. This chapter is Deathstroke fights people in Metropolis. It is nothing.
Is Deathstroke the same person as Slade?
Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, yeah.
Okay, I only know the name Slade from Teen Titans.
Oh, fair, yeah.
But also,
yeah.
why is he? When did he show up?
He's also here. Don't worry about him. We're just going to move on and skip it. I skipped his chapter.
Has there ever been a game where it's just people going places and doing bullshit more than this?
Yeah, absolutely is. I mean, we are at the end here. This is page 14 of 17, and at 17 I have like 2 sentences on, so I've got 2 pages left. So yeah, they're off they go. Yay, Joker giggles. We're all going to hell. And if you're not a good boy, we'll leave you there, Catwoman mutters. Chapter 12, the end. The Mortal Kombat team step through a portal. It's an endless void at the end of the universe. On a platform across the way, they see the DC universe watching them intently. Over there, Kano points. Dark Khan's voices. Raiden eyes Superman. Their commander. I will speak with him. He zaps over to Supes, and the two men face each other. What are your intentions? Superman asks. I'm Raiden, God of Thunder. With me are the mightiest warriors in all of the realms. We've come to challenge you in Mortal Kombat. You will be defeated. Well, if it's a fight you want, Superman sighs, you'll find my friends and I are up to the challenge. Everybody prepares for combat. They walk toward each other.
Just talk.
Nope. Ready for war, Mortal Kombat. And then he arrives. Dark Khan, Kitana gasps. Standing at a seismic 8 feet tall, the monster that was once Shao Kahn tilts his head at our heroes. His skin is grey, his face a moulded skull with flaming hot holes where his eyes should be. You seek to destroy me, Dark Khan laughs. Good. He blasts out a wave of rage, and it takes over everyone. Raiden, Superman, Katana, Batman. With the rage flowing through them, Raiden and his allies battle the DC universe with a diabolical elation. But as the dust settles, it's clear that no one is victorious. With every punch thrown, Dark Khan's strength grows. Raiden, overcome with rage, turns on Shang Tsung in battle and raises his fist, planning to strike a final blow. But Liu Kang steps in front of him. Raiden, this is not you, he shouts. We must fight together to defeat Dark Khan. Step aside. No, I will not let you kill him. Then you have broken your vow, turned your back on Earthrealm, and betrayed me. Raiden flies at Liu Kang and crunches him into the dust. He fries Liu Kang with electricity, and when the battle is over, Liu Kang lies defeated. Shang Tsung stares in shock. Fatality?
Fatality.
Wow.
Raiden just killed Liu Kang.
Damn. And Shang Tsung watched him essentially sacrifice himself.
Raiden fucking sucks.
What have I done? Raiden gasps. The rage exits his body and he drops to his knees. There isn't time, Shang Tsung points to a floating fortress above them. Dark Khan has retreated to his fortress. We must finish this. Raiden agrees and flashes over to the fortress, but just as he reaches the throne room, Superman awaits. Raiden, he growls. His eyes flash yellow. Your forces have been defeated. Stand aside, Raiden barks. So are yours. Nobody has won here. Then it is between us now. Raiden lashes out with lightning and fries Superman. A long fight ensues, but again, the magic of the Mortal Kombat universe saps Superman of his strength. He's no match. Outstanding, Dark Khan cackles. Such ferocity, hatred, anger. Your combat hastens the merging. Superman tries to rise and go for Dark Khan, but Dark Khan blasts him back with red lightning. As Superman screams, Rain realizes the mistake they've all made. The DC universe aren't their enemies. They were potential allies all along. Yes, thank you.
How could they have ever known that? There was no way.
No
there was
way.
no way to ascertain that information.
Because nobody ever took 10 seconds to talk. No. He summons his strength and blasts Dark Khan back. Looks like we've got a common goal, Superman pants. Seems so, Raiden nods. If we fight him together, we can turn his power against him. Dark Khan stands on the threshold between universes, a glowing, pulsing line between his legs. Face each other or face me. It makes no difference.
Big cock. I would like to point out now that in my estimation, I'm not a Mortal Kombat expert, I think we can tell. In my estimation, Darkseid fused with Khan would be approximately as powerful as Darkseid.
Yeah, it would not be more powerful.
Or maybe less.
If anything, a bit less powerful, yeah.
You know when Dwight Schrute talks about resorbing his twin in utero, and he's like, I have the strength of a grown man and a baby.
Superman blasts Dark Khan with frost breath and laser eyes. Raiden joins him with bolts of lightning. Dark Khan screams, his body bulges, and with a blast of energy, he explodes. Shao Kahn and Darkseid separate, and with that separation, the DC and Mortal Kombat universe separates. All is as it once was. Raiden gets to his feet as his allies and frenemies regroup around him. It worked, Shang Tsung leers, chuckling darkly. Fantastic. And then on the floor below, they see him. Who are you? Sonya Blade calls down to the figure. I am Darkseid, Darkseid roars. I am God here. His eyes flash red, trying to summon the strength to continue the fight, but he has no power in this universe. You'll find no refuge here, Raiden growls. Your fate will be decided by the Elder Gods. Sometime later, we see that fate. It seems that the Elder Gods have decreed that Darkseid be chained up in the Netherrealm for all eternity. As for Shao Kahn, he suffers a similar fate in the DC universe. The Justice League imprison him without a second thought in the mirror dimension. Yeah, we hear him scream as the credits roll.
Incredible. So, mirror dimension, fine. We saw that the eternal punishment of the Elder Gods lasted approximately 35 minutes last time they tried it. So.
Again, it's in its own wee bubble. Darkseid is not in the Netherrealm moving forwards. Don't worry about it. But we have a wee section here called Brutalities and Fatalities. So there are still fatalities in... Yes, go ahead, Chase.
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. There's still fatalities.
We only push the button when someone canonically dies.
So yeah, even though it's got a T for teen rating, there's still fatalities.
Okay.
For example, we get to see Scorpion rip his mask and burn Batman alive in glorious 3D now.
Fatality.
Yeah. Or Katana's kiss of death still makes Batman blow up and pop like a balloon.
Fatality.
Yeah. The DC heroes don't get fatalities; they get heroic brutalities. Because
Peppa Pig.
I'm sure.
I don't have a brutality button.
So it's waved away as the rage setting in during the heat of battle. Their eyes glow and they do things like Catwoman claws out her enemy's eyes.
Peppa Pig.
Joker throws razor-sharp playing cards into his opponent. They're all Batman. Into his opponent, finishing off with a card straight to the head. Batman embeds a batarang in his opponent's chest and uses it to lure a swarm of bats onto them. The bats then claw and bite and tear the flesh from their body.
Wow.
And the last...
Peppa Pig.
Thank you. And the last one is Superman uses his freeze breath to turn his opponent into an icicle. He then flies them into space and drops them. They splat on the ground, and just to be safe, Supes then stamps down on the remains.
Oh, wow.
One, that's not how gravity works. And two,
Peppa Pig.
Thank you. And that is Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe. What did you think?
Any hidden characters?
No, this is it. I'm done. Yeah.
that game sucked.
Yeah, I did not. I did not care for this one.
I don't know if you can tell. I've been fairly silent during this because I literally couldn't think of jokes because this game fucking
It's
sucked.
just a lot of man go here, man fight thing.
Yes.
It's a
Was
lot of
this
that.
well liked at the time?
It was fine.
I feel
it was,
like-
it was
I
the
feel
first 3D one, but looking back, a lot of fans are like, "This, it is not great."
To be fair, I feel like if you're playing this not for the story, if you're playing this just
Yeah.
for I want to play a fighting game multiplayer with my favorite,
Yeah.
then fine, whatever.
It's before the Injustice games came out, so if you're just ignoring the Mortal Kombat characters, which honestly is kind of a lot of what I did playing it as a kid, because I didn't really know Mortal Kombat back then.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, Batman and Superman, do the Fighty, do the Brutality, isn't that fun? You're right, it is not great, but I had to cover it.
This game kind of did.
Did we?
This will actually come back in some form before we are done with all of these games. Not today, but one day.
just because maybe this is a spoiler? I know the Joker's a guest character at some point.
Nothing
Is
to
that
do
why?
with the Joker. No, nothing to do with the
Okay.
Joker. No. In fact, that Joker guest character from a future game is a different Joker from this one.
This
boys have
game
to
kind of did incursions before the DC Comics did them.
It did.
The
Yeah,
merging universes.
Yeah. But again, it just gives you a bit of a sense of what these characters look like in 3D. Hopefully, it kind of embeds them a bit more as actual people to you. And there is a beat in this that sincerely, I will reference it later. And hopefully, you'll go, it's kind of clever, actually. That's fun.
Cool.
And I quite like it. But yeah, that's it. So we're going to say bye-bye to Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe, otherwise known as Mortal Kombat 8, or in this case, Mortal Kombat 3.5.
Bye,
And,
get fucked.
We're going to... Is that your get fucked? There is so much to go.
Get fucked.
And we'll be back with Mortal Kombat 4. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.